Welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 with me, Jeremy. We're here on the Farming Simulator Gold Pack, the new map on the PlayStation 4. I've had the first harvest. I've ploughed this field here. I'm in the middle of planting this field here, and across the way, just over those trees there, is our second field that has already been planted. So what I'm going to do is hire a worker here, and we'll just get onto it. So for those that haven't seen the map, we're starting our farm here. We'll come back, we'll have a look around that in a minute. Just going to drive you to the shop. This is the one of the new tractors. The Z-Tor 12-0 offhand. I can't remember the actual full number of this one. This is the Z-Tor Crystal 12045, 121 horsepower. You also have the Major 80 is the other one. In harvesters, you start with the new Rostel Mash Across 595 Plus. So at the moment we've got the planting going. I believe we're planting wheat, but we're coming up to the shop. We've bought a loading wagon, just a standard loading wagon, the baby loading wagon. We've also bought a small plough. The reason for that is we're going to make some other fields that we bought. If you have a look, you start with field 19 and field 14, but I've bought field 20 and field 15 as well, and what I'm going to do is just going to join them together, make a giant field out the back, and allow me to I guess grow a little bit more in regards to crops there. We'll just drive up, and here is the shop. There's not a lot of cars obviously in the car park. The road quality looks a little poor, but not that rough obviously. And we'll just pull in to pick up our plough. Yep. Oops, we turn the right way. I do play this on the PC, played quite a lot of it on the PC, played quite a lot of Bjornholm on the PlayStation 4, a fair bit of Westbridge Hills on the PC, and some other maps as well that I've downloaded, and so a number of mods that I've used for that. Some good little mods that I've used. I don't get to record a lot because the family get on here quite a bit, but we're going to have a bit of fun and see if we can get this smashed out and get ourselves a bigger field. So as we come back over the bridge towards the farm, as we come down the hill, I do like the fact we've got a bulletin board just across the road, so you don't have to travel too far, a bit like Westbridge Hills where you've got that close bulletin board. Bjornholm a bit further away obviously. If you look just past this building on my right, we're going past this hay loft building, or the hay bales and things like that. It's your selling point for your hay bales or loose hay. Some more storage for some vehicles out the back. We have up this ramp here right in front of me is where our grain storage is. Our silos are just here, and if we come around, you've got your fertilizer tank there, you've got your seed pallets here, you also have, this is where your grain is released from, so we've got that there. We've got our storage bunkers for wood chips, potatoes and sugar beets just across the way. We have our a bit of a garage just here. With a open pit to to work on your vehicles if you need to. So a big concrete storage bunker. But so that's the farm itself. On the left is your silage bunker for the cows, and the cows are just in that building to the left, the concrete building to the left. As we come up here, there's our second field that you start with, that it's unseeded when you actually get on the map. But what we will do is we will drive up this way to go between the two ponds that are just along this way. I really need to turn my notifications off. And we'll drive across the road here, and we'll turn into our new fields. So we'll hopefully get this done as good as we can. Now I must say I'm not a big fan of wood chipping in the PlayStation 4 version. Very touchy. So what we're going to do is just look to line it up. I've just turned off the allow the field edge. And I'll pull it over a fraction, so we're on the field edge. There we go. Just to get there. So this is a small sort of plough. You see, I didn't go very straight. So we'll come back, we'll do that again, we'll get a bit more in there and hopefully line that up. And I just want to make two really large, one large field here, just to really help out with our crop growing early on. Apologise if I'm not talking while I try and line this up a bit better. So as we just drive through, we'll come down the other side and we will do that as well. So it really is just a matter of getting it all lined up, getting it all done, and then once we've done that we will plough through. So and hopefully we're able to grow lots of crops through here quite nicely. So that's nice and easy done. Because once we've done a couple of rows, we can then cut back through the middle. And hopefully we don't miss too much as we go along. Once it's all done, we don't have to do it again, which is really good, and we can just get straight into the business of having a giant field. And I do this at Bjornholm. I actually join the 4, 24, 25, 29 and 30, I believe they are, together, just to make a giant field in the middle. You do occasionally get stuck when you try and plough it and things like that, but I find that it's just a great way of getting a whole heap of crops done at once, and you don't have to worry about it thereafter. Now, I'm hoping I'm not missing too much as I go along. I know this is fairly tedious, but I do enjoy just getting some of this stuff done and started, and hopefully from there we're able to go. I mean, well, the wife's out, I'll get a little bit of work done on the farm, and she won't tell me off for doing this and not doing things around the house that I probably should have done while she was out. So I probably need to get them done before she's home, so I don't have a lot of time, but why not get some of this done in the meantime. What I'm going to do, all I'm going to do is just drive up and down at the moment and plough. So what I will do is I'll pause it there and welcome back. I'm just finishing off the last little bit of ploughing just now. So I've just joined fields 15 and 20 together. So to make it a very long, big field, as you can see, it goes all the way down now. I think it's a much better fit for the farm to do it that way. So we'll drive this tractor back to the farm. We'll get the tractor with the seeder on it, and we'll get that seeding on the big field there. Just pull around here. As you can see, it's just parked over there, waiting for us to collect it up, fill up the seed, and then we can be on our way. So I don't need the plough for much else other than that. I don't use the plough to do a lot at the moment. Occasionally join fields together and things like that. I'm more cultivate than plough. And so what we'll do is we'll reverse this one into here and leave it in here. We'll park the tractor in here at the same time. So as we can see, that is now finished. Now our seeder here does not have a lot of seed in it, doesn't fit a lot, so we may need to refill that before we're finished planting the next field. We've just left our fertilizer spreader there. So we'll just pull this in. So at the moment, when we look, we have some wheat and some barley growing. What we might do is put some canola on the... yeah, we might put canola on the third field. Something different. Get us stockpiling that as we go forward. We may also need to fertilise this field. I haven't double checked. I think it probably needs to be fertilised as well. But we will come up to the top edge here and bring it in nicely. It's fine to start rather than partway into it. And what we'll do is we'll hire a worker to start our planting here. This actually might be fertilised, this field, but what we'll do is we'll go check that now and make sure that it is. We may as well do it all at once. Unfortunately, it's not the fastest of tractors, this one. And let me just pull this up. So I did the initial harvest and coming the wrong way. Did the initial harvest on a live stream on YouTube. The first time I've really got in and played this map, and now I'm just getting in and getting a bit more done on the farm. Let's just bring it over. Tank to fill the fertilizer. I'm saying that, I don't know if any of my fields have actually been fertilised yet. Don't recall doing it with any of them. No, hasn't been done, so we will do a bit of fertilising. Just to make sure that the crops give us our best yield. So that will continue fertilising there, and as he comes back down the second pass here to get our canola in. So we have a max loan out there. What we'll do here from here is we'll actually get this part all planted. We'll seem to stop. It's the wrong angle. It's being a diagonal, it stops the actual fertilizer as we go. Would help if we joined it up a bit and not missed it all. Help quite a lot. So we're drilling that up. Yeah, I often miss with my fertilising. So yeah, so we will get this done. Get our all our fields fertilised as well as planted, and then we can look at speeding up the game to get through to our next harvest. So at the moment this is just what we're going to get done at the moment. We're not doing anything out of the ordinary on the farm. Said this is some of the new equipment. Just want to check, have I... Oh, yep, I do have a power washer somewhere to clean this off. As we can see, it is a little bit dirty. So yeah, so we will soon be finished fertilising this field. Didn't take long, rarely does. This is a new spreader. Now I don't know if that's a Vernland or how you'd say it, if the K is silent or not. Could be a Kernland with the silent V. I'm certainly unsure of that. So this is a smaller fertilising spreader, a little bit cheaper than the original in-game ones. So one of the new pieces of equipment that's on there. What we'll do is we'll finish the little stripe that we missed at the start on that first row. As it does that, we'll come have a quick look at our cow shed. So cow shed, your milk robot in there, obviously your feeding troughs. Come out to the meadow, you've got your liquid fertilizer is here, your pool, and your actual dried fertilizer in the next one. So manure there. So that's the field 14 has been fully fertilised. We'll swing really quickly over, fill it up, we'll get it going on field 19, we'll see where my planting is up to, and we might call it an episode there. At which point I'll just finish fertilising, planting, and we might accelerate the day and get ourselves into the harvesting side of it as well. So apart from obviously the other starting equipment to be aware of is you come with this TDK 1600 15,000 litre tank tipper, sorry. So comparable to the Brantler, slightly smaller than the HKD, but not dolly wheeled, can be covered. So slightly better sort of starting tipper, which is also good. I went too far there, but so we've got our seeder here. We may even at some stage square this this field up as well, so it does come back at a bit of an angle there. I think that, yeah, we will probably square off this field along the way at some stage. This is our power stream Rostomash header, the Acros 595 Plus, the Pottinger Euroboss 330T, and our FarmTech tipper. Let's run around on top of it. This is the in-game cultivator cover van. Again, if you know how to pronounce it, feel free to put it in the comments. But I just wanted to get out there. We're playing the gold pack on the PlayStation 4, and just getting into the game and getting into farming, and hopefully we'll have a fairly good crop after this. I've yet to sell any crop. The only thing that I have sold is straw. That's why I got the loading wagon, because I'll get straight into straw. I want to then get into mowing and silage as quickly as possible, followed by our cows. Probably where we'll sit after that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed, and we'll get this finished off screen, and then hopefully in the next episode we'll be harvesting.